Awesome. Well, fantastic. Welcome, everybody. It's so exciting to see so many different people on here. I have to kind of keep scrolling through the pages because I'm on my iPad. And so I can only see probably about 12, I think it's about, 12 of you at any one time. But I can see that there are lots of you on here, and I want to give you a huge welcome. For those who I haven't had the pleasure of meeting before, my name is Celine Egan, and I've been involved in this amazing profession since I was 19. So yes, that was not today or yesterday. In fact, over 36 years now in this beautiful profession, and with our Juice Plus company now for 12 years. So I'm super excited to be here. My official title is the Chief Growth and Operations Officer for Juice Plus Australia and New Zealand, but I pretty much go by anything. So I'm just very, very, very excited to be co-hosting this with our amazing field leaders. I'm going to do a little bit of a brag on them because for some of you, this might be your first time meeting them. And we've got 3 of our amazing leaders that are going to share with you this evening. But I would pitch, and I've been in this profession for a long time, I can tell you, I would put our leaders up against any leaders across any company right across the world, because they are just amazing how they sew into every single person, whether you're part of their team or the greater Juice Plus organization. So I'm excited about that. My role this evening, though, is to run you just through a little bit about our company and our product. And I've got a little PowerPoint that I'm hoping that I can share from my screen, but otherwise Linda has a backup plan for me here. So I'm just going to try and see if I can share it, and you're going to tell me, somebody's going to unmute and tell me if they can actually see it, if I can do it, and otherwise the beautiful Linda's going to be sharing for me. So I'm going to start a broadcast here. 3, 2, 1. It's going to, let's see what it's actually going to do. So if somebody can unmute and tell me if there's actually anything showing here. Screen.
It looks loading. Like, yeah, loading.
All right, it looks like it's doing something, doesn't it? Okay. Can you see?
Yay. Yes.
Yes, you can.
Yes. Thumbs up. Love a PowerPoint.
I love it when technology actually works. I promise you that this is not going to be death by PowerPoint, okay? I'm going to go through this quite quickly, but there is some really useful data on this. And this PowerPoint is available for you to be able to have yourself, just to be able to go back over some of the information. So first of all, starting your own Juice Plus business, a huge welcome to you and the opportunity that it is. Now, I don't know why you decided to say yes. It could be that, you know what, you just really felt that you wanted to get the products and get a rebate back on your own products. And maybe you had some people that you wanted to refer to. So you might decide that you just want to be a referral partner or an ambassador or whatever it is that you want to call that. Or you may be somebody who actually wants to take this a little bit further. Whatever it is, a huge welcome to you. So you can earn some extra income. You get to be able to work at your own pace, anytime, anywhere. And right here, I'm coming in this evening from our holiday home down in Tasmania. So literally, you just need a phone and internet connection, and you are up and running. We get to inspire healthy living around the world. And of course, the first people that you start with are those who are nearest, dearest to you. And you get fully supported every step along the way. Well, who is Juice Plus? Juice Plus is a world leader in plant-based nutrition, and we have a proven business model. Why do we know it's proven? Well, our company's been around for over 50 years, and so we know that we basically get to be able to follow in the footsteps of those who've walked before us. We are a mission-driven community, and you'll find out more about that as we go. And we are customer-centric. Can I tell you that over 70% of the people who eat Juice Plus day in, day out are customers only. It's not, they've never actually joined the business or anything like that. That's how good and how much people value the Juice Plus product. We as a company are committed to the science behind our products, and you know, right now you'll see me talk about it in a minute and that, but we've got so many studies about our product, and we continue to invest into that part. And of course, equal opportunity for all, which is just so important. Our company mission is inspiring healthy living around the world, and we were founded back in 1970. We've over 25 clinical studies completed on our capsules, and more that are currently going on, one of those in Australia as well at the moment. Plant-based products, okay, that make healthy living easier. Okay, and that's one of the things that we want to do. And we're a global company. So when you've got that phone and you've joined up as a business partner, you literally can build business around the globe. So where can you build? These are many of the countries. These are the countries that you currently operate in, and we're expanding. You can see that Portugal's on there. That will be later this year. But we also have a very ambitious expansion plan over the next 2 to 3 years. So your business literally can be anywhere. Our company values, we really value, and we don't just, I think, say these words. We actually, when we see by our actions, we really do want to live these out. We're authentic. Okay, what you see is what you get. We create community. We love our community, and we saw that coming together in many different places as we celebrated our conference. We value simplicity. We've got a small product range that we do really, really well. We're approachable. Literally, it doesn't matter who we are. Our phones, our emails are all open to you guys. We're relentless about quality, and of course, the science shows that our investment into that. We focus on the long term. We're always looking for the long term. Goes to show being a 50-year-old company, and we are inclusive. So health and wellness is a big business. Let's think about that for a minute. You've aligned yourself with a company that is part of I suppose, an economy that is predicted to reach over 7.5 trillion, that's with a T, by 2025 worldwide. So, really, it's a very, very smart decision to look at partnering with a company that actually is part of that particular health and wellness industry. Direct selling then is exploding. 479,000 Aussies are involved in direct selling companies. That's pretty cool. And if you think about it, 234 billion annually is the world economy, is contributed to the world economy through direct sales. So again, we're part of something that is here to stay, but not only that, is actually exploding. There's a seismic shift in how we work. Okay, it's one of the things I think that we know in this last couple of years. If it's taught us anything, has taught us really that people are wanting to look at something different. And one thing that I am passionate about is empowering women. And 74% of independent salespeople in the direct sales world are women. The gig economy is here to stay, as I said. So it is the new job security. People are wanting to have that second income, that multiple streams, and direct sales gives you the opportunity to be able to do that. Moms get to stay at home with their children. Millennials free up their time to do the things that they love. Baby boomers, me, I'm on the cusp. New way to retire. We're always looking for that extra way to subsidize that retirement living. And everyone can use extra money, no matter what you want that actually for. Our unique business model is pretty cool. It's direct sales supported by social media and e-commerce. You can call it anything you want, but the beautiful thing is that we've got a model that actually works. Our customers are our best ambassadors, because when they are taking the product, and some of you may have been customers before you decided to say yes, you get that own experience, and of course you can't help but share it with other people, especially I think in the world we live in today. You get to build your business around your life. You get to be your own boss. And the thing is that we love to connect people who want to live healthier lives with others. So we really have a lot of fun. And to be successful, it's literally just about having a passion for helping others. Linda says it all the time. We are about helping others. The Juice Plus products are one of a kind. We have a focused product line meeting essential nutritional needs. Believe you me, we made kale sexy before kale was sexy. Whole food derived plant-based nutrition, as close to nature and minimally processed. And as I said earlier on, 25 plus clinical studies on our product. We have a unique nutritional philosophy. It's about one simple change. We don't want to overcomplicate it. Really, what our Juice Plus products are about is bridging the gap between where you are now, what we do every day, and what we know we should do. Okay. And you know what? What I love about starting my day with my Juice Plus products is that no matter how the day kind of goes, I know that I've got that extra little insurance. It's not about rigid diets, it's about healthy living. That's really what it is that we're about. And so we want to be able to, depending on which program, for example, that you've aligned to, whether that's One Simple Change, Kickstart, or any of the many different, you'll find that it's all about healthy living, just making those beautiful choices each day, adding more water, getting more sleep, eating well, and then bridging the gap with our nutritional products. Okay, so a little bit about those products. We have our Juice Plus capsules. So we have our fruit, veg, and berry, which add nutrition from 30 different fruits, veggies, and berries into your diet. I think that's a really great insurance policy to know that you've got every single day. And of course, the products are made at the highest quality. We then also have added a plant-based omega blend. Now, what we love about this is that it has omegas 3, 5, 6, 7, and 9 in there. And we literally cut out the middle fish. So it's all straight to the main source, which is the algae. We have then our little ones taken care of. Now, I have to say, the chews are for the little ones. I do love them myself as well. And again, it's the Juice Plus powders, but in a lovely chewable format that kids really love. So again, we're covering the whole family. Now, with our shakes that we can add in there as well, it's a delicious on-the-go kind of base, whether you're just running out to the gym, whether you want to use it as a base for your morning smoothie, whatever it is. But the great thing about that is, again, more high-quality plant protein, source of additional fiber, gluten-free, and made with non-GMO ingredients. I said earlier on that we have got so much science. Now, if you're somebody who really loves the science, I know Linda was one of those people there, you can actually literally go to our juiceplus.com.au website, click on the link for the clinical research, and you'll be able to read all of the different peer-reviewed studies that have actually been done on the Juice Plus products. And these are done at amazing hospitals and universities around the world, okay? On the full product, by the way, not just something that's in the product. And that's a really important differentiation with other studies that are out there. This one, though, I have to say, was the thing that really sold me on the beautiful Juice Plus community. And it was about the desire to be able to help families thrive. Our Healthy Starts for Families program pretty much, I suppose, gives us the opportunity to be able to help children to be healthier as well. And if an adult is on a product, okay, so if they're on fruit and veg as a minimum, they can have a child on there for free at no cost to the adult except for the freight. That's it. Now, what we have found from this research as well, because parents actually get to be able to fill out some surveys, after 1 year, 61% of kids were eating more fruits and veggies. There's no parent on this planet that wouldn't be grateful with that happening. 71% were consuming less fast food and soft drinks, 66% were visiting the doctor less, and 56% were taking fewer over-the-counter or prescription drugs. So if you don't know about that as yet, make sure that you check with who's invited you along, who invited you into the business as well, so that you're aware of the Healthy Families program as well. One of the other things that is really important to us as a company worldwide is giving back. And here in Australia and New Zealand, we have our very own charity, Nutrition Plus, that was founded by Juice Plus director, Louise Glennie. And it is an amazing opportunity to be able to help those who are less fortunate ourselves, especially children. They have school gardens, cooking and meal programs, but also give out small grants to organizations that do good for others, like, for example, Reach Homeless Services in Newcastle that actually feeds the homeless on a Friday night. So we literally get to be able to touch our communities in so many different ways. Every single box of Juice Plus that's shipped, part of those proceeds go towards Nutrition Plus, and our partners also contribute a very, very small percentage of their checks as well, if they want to be able to help us to make a difference. So we really do kind of walk that talk. Okay, so really, it's as simple as you sharing healthy living with kind of other people, and we do the rest. We literally do everything else, from picking, packing, shipping that product directly to your customer, collecting the money, doing any of the follow-ups, even customer care calls, etc., and then literally paying you into your bank account every week or every month, depending on whether it's a bonus or a commission check. We do the whole lot. There could not be a simpler business model for you to be aligned with. And of course, we then reward you for sharing with others, depending, as I said, whether you want to start from the very beginning and just get that 10% retail sales profit back rebate on your own orders, or you also, of course, get that on the orders of any customers that you refer. By adding 3 to 5 new customers, you're more than likely going to be able to give yourself a little pay increase and get another 5% when you move to Partner Plus. Now, that could be exactly where you want to stay, and that's brilliant. For those of you who kind of go, you know what, I actually really want to earn a little bit more. I want to be able to maybe cut back on my job to go to part-time or whatever it might be for you. And that you get to be able to decide. And at every one of these stages that you can see here, not only are you opening up other ways to be able to earn income, there's about 6 ways to be able to earn income with Juice Plus, but you also get some amazing bonuses. But as each step, as you hit each step, you find out about what the next one is, and it's completely up to you as to how far, how quick, whatever that you actually want to go. So really, it's as simple as kind of the more customers you add, the more you earn straight out of the gate. So by embracing the products yourself, sharing your stories with others, and inviting them to do the same, you literally will start to grow your earnings right from the start. So really, that's kind of where it is. You're here invited to kind of, come on the journey a little bit more with us. You've said yes. Now say yes to kind of stepping in a little bit further. And with that, I'm going to stop sharing here, and I am going to hand back to the beautiful Linda, I think is up next. So I am going to hand to you, darling girl.
Hi, hello, and welcome everyone. It's such an honour and our great pleasure to be part of tonight's call, because it's still after 13 years I've been in the business now, along with my husband James, who joined maybe 5 or 6 years ago. He kind of retired into our business. First of all, because when I did first join, I had just a teeny tiny little vision, a want, a hope, a desire, which was to cover my own products first, because income was tight. We'd been through the global financial crisis. Every cent was accounted for. And yet these products completely transformed my own health and a lot of my nearest and dearest as well. And I wanted all of us to be on all of the products, not just a select few. So that was my first aim. My second aim was to have some pocket money, because as a stay-at-home mum, we had 3 kids under 3.5. And I'm sure many can possibly relate to this. We were just like, one income, man, that is not enough. And even when I started to create a second income, that is often not enough. And we had just put so many dreams aside of, back then we didn't think that we'd own our own house. We didn't think we'd get to travel again. And just some of those bigger dreams we'd started to settle. And yet something inside of me knew that there was more for us. And I'd almost given up on how we were going to do it. We'd owned our own business. That was definitely not a big freedom lifestyle time choice for us. It was a lot of risk and headache and exhaustion. It was like our first child. Working for someone else and a very stressful corporate career that I had been able to leave, but just was not willing to go back into, especially after we had kids, and still watching James just work away from home every few weeks, and just when he was gone, just wishing time away. And I knew there was a way that we could have time, freedom and flexibility, and really live what I love to call a value-driven life. We value health, we value travel, we value magic moments with our kids. And I love saying yes. Yes to adventure, yes to possibility and choices. And for so long, I felt like we had just stopped dreaming there. So $300 extra a month to cover our products was amazing. And then, I soon worked out the magic of residual income. And I just want to share with you that every single month, when this really hit home for me, when you help a few more people every single month, you can give yourself a pay rise every single month. And I was just blown away by that. As Celine mentioned, we get paid 6 ways. And I promise you, it was 2 to 3 years of earning money in this business before I had any clue how that worked. I just followed what Celine said. Just take care of people, help them, invite them to come and take a look. And you are in such great company, everyone, because we've got simple tools. This is a business of teaching, caring, and inviting, and simply sharing your story. So, James, what did you want to add? I've got so much, but we've only got a few minutes, so we don't want to squeeze too much in for you, other than to say welcome, and you're very much in the right place.
Yeah, that's it, honey. You've said it all. I was second to the plate on this, I say. Linda saw the vision for this before me. That said, we've been taking the product since day one, and I'd never taken a supplement or anything like that. And I've had a big place in these products in my life and in my heart. And so it was an easy thing. I think whatever you're striving for and looking for, whether it's in business or personal life, you've got to love what you're doing. You've got to love who you're around, and you've got to love what's at the heart of that. And at the heart of this is our products. So you've probably got a bit of or probably more than a bit of a passion for your own health, maybe your family's, maybe even bigger than that. For me, it wasn't too much more than that, but I knew with this I saw something that could really give us that time freedom Linda had talked about, and welcome aboard.
Thank you. And so we're going to hear from two other stars in our business. There's Ant. I'm going to hand over to you, buddy. You're going to share with us as well and welcome all these beautiful people.
Hey, everyone. Oh, I already did that. We'll just go back again. Boom. Hey, everyone. Yeah, Ant's my name. And it is just such an honor to say welcome. Welcome to family. Welcome to our home. I want to brag on James and Linda for a moment, because it's such a testament to how we do business. We were friends for 6 years, and we watched these guys just do incredible things. In particular, Linda, James was doing his thing in the corporate role, but we were invited to take a look at this, and we said no. And what I love is the door was never shut. The relationship was never shut. Our relationship continued to thrive, and we just got closer and closer. And these guys had our back. They watched us in traditional business really try and crack the code. I was a chiropractor. I had a great practice. I thought bigger was better. More was the way to create freedom. And we ended up with 5 centers and 30 staff and a whole world of pain. We had 3 kids under 5, and they were there at the right moment to say, hey, look, I have no idea if this could be for you. Why don't you just take a closer look? And I'd said no for 6 years, but it felt very comfortable at that point to lean in and go, what if? And it just all lined up. And I want to lead with that story because it's such a misconception about this business that you've got to hunt down your friends and family and you've got to try and get them on board. So I'm here to tell you, don't do that, okay? You just be passionate. The first thing is just embrace a healthy lifestyle with these products. Take the products every day. They will not do anywhere near as well on your shelf as in your body. And so whatever it takes, have them every day. And I promise that you will have incredible benefits, whether that comes up symptomatically and you feel it or not. I love that it's just giving your body the building blocks that it needs to do its best work. This is not a supplement that's like a synthetic. Synthetic supplements are information to your body. What's in these products, it's whole foods. Keep remembering it. You don't take Juice Plus, you eat Juice Plus. It's whole foods. And so it's giving intelligence to the cells of your body that the intelligence of your body can connect with and do its best work. And you will be blown away at the stories that come from you just saying to a few people, look, I have no idea how this could help you, but I saw this story. Hey, take a closer look. And your story matters. I love the little phrase, let your mess be your message. So as you take steps and you share your story, whether it's with the product or with your online journey or with your business or sharing this, it's incredible the ripple effect that this has. And so that's what attracted me to the business. I was in hurt. We were, each center that I opened, my chiropractic centers, was $120,000. Multiply that by 5, it's a little while till you're in the black. You just started a franchise with an uncapped earning potential with no monthly overheads other than just the products that you want to take yourself. And it was like $55 or 57, wherever it is. It was nothing basically. But I don't want you to look at that and go, well, I'll just dip the toe in, okay? Sometimes I wish it was 100 grand to start one of these, so people would put in the effort. So my last point I want to make, for me to get my degrees, I had 3 science degrees, right? And so it was 3 years of study and then 5 years of study. And every day I went and I learned the skills on how to be a chiropractor or be an exercise physiologist. You guys need to learn the skills. You're going to learn some stuff. But if you learn those well from people who have a vested interest to make sure that you succeed, lean into them, learn the skills, look what they do, watch what they do, and follow the system. There's no need for you to go reinvent the wheel. And so what it means is if the product is the same for everyone, the compensation plan is for everyone, and they both work, they're both phenomenal. We have the same company, the same profession, the only factor is you. And so you just decide, well, how far in do I want to go? And for now, it might be dipping the toe and I just want to try the product, so I might share it with a few people. That is fabulous. We'll love you and support you exactly where you're at. Or you might be, you know what, I need to replace an income. I need to make a part-time income. I want to go all in and make gangster money like Linda and James. I'm going to brag on them. They're the highest income earners in the Southern Hemisphere in this company. And the leadership team that you guys have around you, just to reiterate what Celine has said, man, the personal growth, the business skills, the social media marketing skills that you get for free just being on this team, that you would normally pay tens, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars for, it's all available to you. Every week there's training. Every day there's new strategies. It's all right in the palm of your hands. I don't know how else to let you know it, but we're here because you said yes. We're like family. And I can't wait to get to know the new people and see you at an event and give you a hug. So I'm going to hand over to Kimberly, if you can pin yourself. And this lady is a powerhouse. So listen to what she has to say.
Thanks, Anne. I like gangster Anne over there. I thought you were going to wrap into that for us, but thank you. And thank you for the introduction. I'm conscious of time, but I just really want to share with you guys briefly tonight before we close that before starting this business, you know what, I felt like a hamster on a wheel, and some of you might be able to relate to that right now with this very wild world that we're living in. But I was feeling, you know, very trapped and capped in that same work week, same wage, same challenges, just seemingly repeating themselves over and over again. And I kind of thought that life was normal because everyone around me seemed to be doing the same thing. I came from a background of working in senior corporate communications in public relations for a big national agency. My husband, Ben, was running our traditional business 60 to 70 hours a week. And we have 3 children within 19 months of age here on the Gold Coast. And when I started this business, the kids had basically started their schooling years as well. And it was just this constant life in the fast lane kind of feeling. Everything was just rushed and busy. And the fast lane for us, it just wasn't the fun lane, right? Because we were only seeing the kids for a few hours of an evening. Ben had to work, 6 days a week. So our only family day together was a Sunday. And there was no such thing as holidays and things like that. So despite all of that, despite long hours, despite hard work, we found ourselves in a pretty financially fearful time as well, because not only had his business grown stagnant, it started going backwards. So we were looking for a way. And you know what? We realized that working longer and harder, it wasn't the way. It wasn't fulfilling on our dreams. So I was looking for a new way. I leaned into this and I was able to build it in stolen moments, in and around full-time work, in and around mum life, wife life, and all of that kind of jazz. And because of this business, I've now been able to retire into this space, and this is my full-time work. So I feel like I've bought back 40 hours a week at home, and that's really important to me. But I will say that, you know, when I leaned into this, I really didn't have the belief. I didn't want to start another business because we had one that we felt like was really failing on us. So if you're kind of here tonight and you're feeling that fire, but maybe the belief's a little bit shaky, maybe the confidence is a little bit shaky, maybe that voice of, you know, who am I to do something like this and what are people going to think? Just know if all of that is going off for you in the background, that you're not the only one, right? And I definitely started like that. I had to go to work on myself. And I really noticed in this space that when I grew personally, this business started to grow professionally for me as well. So my advice to you would be, lean into the team trainings that you're going to be invited to. Stay close to the fire. It's like every week I leaned into the fire and leaned into the training of this. I just felt more inspired, and the action then seemed a little bit easier for me. Action is what will really build your belief in this space. We will encourage you, if you're really craving change and looking for something, we will encourage you to step outside of your comfort zone. You don't have to step outside of your value zone, but absolutely outside your comfort zone. I felt the way that I built belief in this was actually sticking to my word and stretching myself a little bit, right? Because for things to change, we got to start making some change, and you get to do that in this space. The community, I mean, have a look through the gallery here tonight. There's power in numbers, right? And with the world like it is today, it's in pain. We're stronger together. So whenever you're feeling challenged, whether it's in the business, whether it's personally, as the guy said at the start, like, this is your family, lean into us, and let us help you and empower you along the way. And, you know, just have some fun, We're here to bring the lightness. We're here to bring the certainty, and you get all of that in this space. One of our kind of community mantras here is, you are a blessing whether you do a little or a lot. So as Ant said, if you're here for passion and purpose, and you want to be a customer referral ambassador, get your products a bit cheaper and inspire a couple of people, beautiful, great. If you're here for the limitless legacy income that James and Linda and Ant and Kate have created, great. Like, everyone gets equal attention in this space, and we really are excited just to raise you up and be part of your exciting new fresh chapter. I'm going to pop 2 clips into the chat right now that really helped me. Just kind of, it blew my mind and built some belief very quickly. 2 clips. One of them is called How to Build Your Network Marketing Business by Jim Rohn. These are just clips that are on YouTube. And the other one was called Rise of the Entrepreneur by Eric Worre. If there's nothing else that you do and you just want something fun to tune into tonight, those 2 clips I just want to share with you. They were a real personal game changer for me. But that's it. So excited to see you guys on some of the training, and as Ant said, at the conferences and events as well. But that's it for me tonight, guys.
Awesome. Well, how awesome is that? Fantastic. I'm just going to come back here to gallery view and go from there. Let's have a little look. I think the spotlight might be still on. But anyhow, I just want to say a huge thank you to our 3 leaders there, for 4 leaders for sharing. Can we please give them a great big hand? I'm going to leave you with just a couple of little steps for you to do. First one, you've heard it a few times. Become a product of the product. If you're not already on the product, then that's number 1 action. It absolutely is. And if you do that by the end of month, which is in a few days' time, you're going to get your first rebate on the 10th of next month. So in about 10 days' time. So now is a great time to be able to do that. The second one is Linda and a number of the leaders are hosting a training tomorrow evening. Same time, same Zoom code, everything. I'm going to encourage you to get on there. These trainings every Tuesday night have been absolutely amazing. So I'm going to encourage you to get in there and do that. And then a little bit like what Kimberly was just saying there, we have July is going to be Belief Month. There's going to be so many amazing assets and some beautiful speeches, including Kimberly's, coming out from our conference that we just had. We're going to be sharing them over the month to help you to be able to build even more belief. So a huge welcome from myself and all of the corporate team, and of course from all of your field leaders as well. Together, we work together to be able to support each and every one of you every single day to build whatever it is that you are wanting to build with this Choose Plus opportunity. So thank you so much for joining us this evening, and thank you to our leaders as well. Huge welcome. Take care, good night, and God bless. Huh?
Thanks, Celine. Thanks, everyone.
Thank
Thanks,
you.